your spooky season reading. Hope everyone is doing awesome. So on this reading, we're going to do something a little different, and we're going to connect with your spirit team or your spirit guides just for celebrating this time of year where the veil is at its thinnest. I'm calling this spooky season readings because everybody has different traditions and they call it different things. So happy Halloween, happy Day of the Dead, happy Samhain, and happy whatever other tradition or, culture I'm not bringing up. But anyway, so we're going to get started with connecting with your spirit guide and seeing how they're helping you through the situation that you find yourself in now and how you can help yourself even. We'll also pull some oracle cards to see what witchcraft exercise, tools, practices you can do this Halloween night to set some intentions and maybe create something for yourself, okay? All right, Aquarius, which spirit guide or spirit team is coming through for the Aquarius today, please? Aquarius. Take a deep breath. Get comfortable. What does the spirit guide have to say to the Aquarius today? Who's helping the Aquarius at this time? Who's working with the Aquarius right now? 7 of Pentacles. All right. Well, I mean, how can I say? It's not surprising that this spirit dwells in the galactic places, right? For you, being a galactic being yourself. And so high up in the ethers, whether you know that or not, being the second to the last sign of the zodiac, right? Like the essence of the Aquarius energy resides in space, in the vastness of it. It is definitely not a earthly being, And also it's not Saturn specifically, but it reminds me of Saturn, which is your ancient ruling planet. So I do feel like your guide or your team is well on its way. Like, how can I say? Like, it has been there and done that. It feels like it's so cool. What is this? Like it moves from dimension to dimension. It moves from galaxy to galaxy. Like it's well known in the space environment, or like it's very, what is the word? Like a messenger or a nomad, right? Like an energy of like here, there, everywhere, right? I've seen this, I've done this. There's nothing that I have not experienced. Like I know how to navigate through this stuff, but it's very quick as well. Okay. And I do think that this guide helps you during times of high, like when you're so high that you cannot put your foot on the ground, like how to navigate these higher minded, big picture thinking, futuristic thoughts, like how to help you maintain or keep yourself composed, right? Because maybe you can go off into these ideas and maybe feel at times that you're getting nowhere. Okay, it feels like that. Like because you're here and there and everywhere. And maybe I'm just picking up on you, because you have experienced so much and you're always like I feel like the Aquarius I'm picking up on has lived 100 lives in this lifetime. But this guide helps you stay grounded in the time where things are just intangible, right? Like stay rooted to yourself and who you are in times where the influences of your external environment can be so much or so overwhelming. Because I think the instinct is to tap in to all of these different frequencies, tap in to this place with that person, with that group, with this thought process, with this idea, right? That Maybe at times you find it hard to identify with who you are and your identity, and so it feels like that. And I'm also hearing like it catches you, or like it's saying, I got you, or I will catch you. Like you're good. You can fall back. You can fall into my care. Yeah. But yeah, it's not like if I am picking up, I don't know, like I want to say, because this reading is about connecting to your spirit team or your spirit guide, that this is a spirit guide. But I feel like you're your own spirit guide. Like this is your essence. This is your soul's journey. And like to be here on this planet at this time, to others, it may feel overwhelming. To others, it may feel like, when is it going to end? Why are we even here? What's the point? Blah, blah, blah. But your soul, your spirit it's so old and experienced, and it's gone through so many different realities, that to you, this living on this planet at this time of life is nothing. It's like nothing, right? It's like you can be able to enjoy it because you don't take it that seriously. Does that make sense? Like you can be able to enjoy it because it's going to end and you're going to be gone like this, right? 100 years alive in this body that we have, or 80 to 100 years, whatever, is nothing compared to, like, for a spirit like you or soul like you that has been an energy form for as long as it has been. So maybe because of the fact that you don't take, it's not as deep for you as it is for other people. Maybe you're seen in ways of like, oh, well, what do you love? Do you even love anything? Right? Like, where's the depth of the Aquarius? Or what do you take seriously? Or what's really important? Because for people like that really, like, they experience this life in this world and they take advantage of it and they try to make the best of it, but they're not connected to it. They're not attached to it. The relationships or the attachments, like, are just difficult for people to believe that you may be that type of person who can really commit or attach to them. Does that make sense? Like, there's so much detachment is what I'm trying to say. Okay, the Hierophant and the Judgment. This is your current situation, what you're going through right now. Whoa, big cards. The High Priestess. Yeah, it's like you know it all. Like, you know so much. There's so much wisdom that you have, and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to express it or articulate it. Sometimes you don't even know what to believe, what you don't. You just it's like a philosopher. I'm feeling like somebody here is like a philosopher. Like, you have all these philosophies on life, but you cannot commit to one. They all make sense to you. They're all valid, right? And so therefore because you don't know what you believe or who you are, right? It gives you this sort of identity crisis. And this guide helps you through these moments where you feel lost like that. And you feel like you cannot be a part of anything. You feel detached. You feel left out. Like, what are you a part of if you cannot subscribe to any belief system or something like that? Like, how can you even build solid, real, deep relationships, partnerships, if things are just fleeting, right? Like, believing that things don't last, everything ends, therefore you don't get attached. There's no way for you to be attached. And the Hierophant here is known for knowing exactly who they are at their core, right? And the Judgment card is like, it's time for you to pick something. It's time for you to pick a side. It's time for you to pick a way. And I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why this moment is coming up for you. You know something here with the High Priestess, though. You know that this thing is coming up. You see it. There's a spark, there's an idea. You can see the future of this action that you can take. Like, the High Priestess is all knowing, right? With the Ace of Inspiration, it's giving me futuristic thoughts, right? It's an idea, and you know how to get there, and you know what's going to happen once you get there. But do you believe in it enough? That's the question. And time is ticking. Time is coming. You need to make a choice. What is best for you and who you are at your soul. And if you feel like you have to pick something and you're struggling with that, the fact that you are a sort of nomad where you, can I say, like what we're talking about, right? Like, you're a philosopher who has different belief systems and doesn't know which one is true or which one to subscribe to or whatever. Like, that is your identity in of itself. You don't have to pick, right? If it's not who you are. If you're open and you are free, if your soul is free, then that is your identity, right? That's what you can teach. That's what you can help with. That's what you can provide and give back to the world. How to be free, how to free your soul, how to free your spirit. You don't have to pick one or the other. You can teach the world how to do that and accept that identity in of itself. Okay. All right. What is this? What does the spirit guide want you to focus on? It's going to best help you navigate this situation and get through this situation. Sacred breath and sound, life force and communication. The dolphin. This is making me feel, like calling your tribe and calling people who are like you. Like, if you think that you can never, like, create solid bonds in relationships because you're so detached or whatever, like, how about you meet other people who are as detached as you? Two detached people, I want to say, equal attachment. I don't know, that's like scientifically or mathematically a thing, but I want to say that it's like, meet other people who are just as detached and just as far away and free as you are, right? Like, that's the answer. Don't be looking for people who are rooted in this life or who want the opposite of what it is that you are, right? Like, that's never going to work. Even though you may be attracted to that because opposites attract. But I think the idea here is to connect with people that are like-minded and of the same essence and belief systems, which in your case is not a belief system. And learn how to communicate and attract that. It's like go to places that are not normal, which I think you already do probably. But find something, connect with the water, connect with the animals, like, you're not the only one like this. That's where you need to be. That's where you can, once you start to find your tribe, that's when you start to soar. That's when you start to just hone in your power and be more confident and bring your force out, because it does make me feel like this is what you can give back to humanity. What you can give back to this world is teaching how to free free ourselves from these mental constraints, these blockages, these fearful belief systems or whatever. You know, it's possible. You can do that. All right. How is this spirit helping you through this? King of Swords, love that. Yeah, helping you be more confident in who you are. That is you. That is the Aquarius card. What else? Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Changing your environment. The spirit is helping you by changing things up. Okay. If you see little opportunities, like, and I feel like you're already this way, like you'll pick up on an opportunity and you'll take it, you know, depending on the type of Aquarius you are, because some Aquariuses are very like stubborn or like set in their ways. But if you see opportunity come your way, I feel like this is spirit like giving you these moments of like, here, this is for you. Take this and see where it goes. Like these little moments can turn into big moments. These little moments can turn into a timeline shift, a direction shift, right? Like a change in the path even. No, and I do feel like they're small moments, small opportunities that can lead to something bigger. And I think the spirit is helping you accept and love that who you are and be confident in it. Here, mastering yourself with the King of Swords. Knowing how to see truth for yourself. Knowing how to see what's true about yourself. In a moment, in times where you're in the void, the spirit is helping you be confident to come back to self and sit in your true essence. If spirit had anything to say to the Aquarius, what would it be? Ooh. I saw heart chakra. But this one also wants to come out. Strength. I know that I've been talking about the detachment and the free spirit and all of that. And I don't know this, because these cards have to do with, if spirit wanted to give you a message, what would it be? The heart chakra has to do with like opening up to receive and even to give, right? Love. So the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Strength, the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills toward a strong and balanced way of being. Yeah, it's the balance. That's what I was trying to say before this, is like, even though you're so free-spirited, even though you're detached, the balance of loving life, loving people, loving humanity, right? Loving this earth, and being able to give that love at the same time, be free with it. Do you know what I mean? And then keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah, this is just telling me that, as I said, ancient energy, like this energy has been here and done that. Like it's old. And then also you're not alone. I do think if you're open to it, especially with this Three of Pentacles, this spirit guide can take you and guide you toward your team, your group of people. And I think that it wants to guide you to the other humans that it guides. Does that make sense? Like it hovers over, or it's responsible for, as a spirit guide, different people. And maybe it wants to bring some of these people together in some way. So if you start to meet new people, if you come across someone new, something like that, and you listen to this reading, I want you to think about this part, right? Like, Are you kindred souls, or are you both guided by the same energy? All right. Okay. I was almost going to end it. Let's pull a couple oracle cards. Oracle of the Witch. Crone. See, the Ancient One. Your ancestors. Go and see your loved ones who have passed. Go and see your grandparents. Go and see your parents during this Halloween, Day of the Dead week. Remember them in some way. Even if you can't go see them or go visit their grave sites, remember them. They have answers for you. And then finally, the altar. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Some of you, if you haven't already, you should create and build an ofrenda, an altar for your ancestors, for your loved ones. A sacred devotion, a worship, skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. Give some offerings on during these days when we remember our loved ones who have passed. It's always good to bring in physical things that they've loved or that they liked, especially food and drink, right? Some of their vices or things that they love to do, their hobbies, their passions, things like that. Put them on the altar, eat the food they ate, drink the stuff they drank, things like that to remember them. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. Hope you got something out of it. Have a fun, safe holiday season. And tell me what your costume is. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.